Well, hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. So we're gonna go vegan today. Yes, I had a subscriber who told me that she has some family members and she was happy that I had made a vegan dish on my channel the other day, and now when they come over to her house for the holidays and visits, that she'll be able to cook them something. So the bell went off. I says, wow, why haven't I tried to do vegan all before? So I am now doing vegan, and I'm doing it right now. So I want to show you how to make cheddar broccoli soup. Yes, vegan cheddar broccoli soup. So I have some vegan, it says go veggie. Okay, I hope you can see that. Wait, okay, here we go. Go veggie. So I have some cheddar cheese here, and this is what you would use if you want to go vegan. Maybe you're considering going vegan, okay? And I have some organic vegetable broth, which is another thing that you would use. So basically, if you're going vegan, you would be eating vegetables. So everything you use would be vegetable based, okay? So you wouldn't use chicken broth because that has chicken in it, okay? It's made from chicken. But you would use this vegetable broth. Okay, I also found it in another form, in the cubes. Okay, vegetable bouillon cubes. Okay, all right. So I have, this is a 2-pound container. I have 1 pound, which is half of this, already on the stove boiling. So we're going to pick it up at that point. Okay. I have 2 heads. Let me turn you down to the stove. There we go. So I have 2 heads of broccoli that I cut up. And I'm using just the buds, as you can see. The top portion, very short stems. Okay? Show you another side. Alright, so I'm gonna put the broccoli in. So I can see right away I don't have enough broth, so I'm gonna put the balance. Well, let me see. I'll do another 1/4 and see where that takes me to. Yeah, looks like I'm going to use the whole container. So I'm using the 2 pounds of vegetable broth. Okay? Okay. So we're going to, while that's boiling, the cheese is lactose free. Lactose free. Okay? For all those out there who have that concern. Okay, so it's in individual wrap containers. Well, not containers, but wrap. So I have to take them out. So I wanna continue making vegan dishes for you and for myself, for me to explore this possibility. You never know anything until you try it, right? And even for yourself, because sometimes, you know, it's good to try stuff. Maybe it's something that you can fall in love with doing. You know what I mean? Just because you've never gone vegan before doesn't mean that you won't like it. Okay, so I'm gonna let the broccoli cook about another, oh yeah, another 10 minutes because it's not even boiling or anything yet. And then once that has come up to a boil and the broccoli begins to break down, then we're going to add the cheese. So I'll be back in 10 minutes. Thank you. Okay, so our vegetable broth and broccoli has started to boil. But you can see it's still in the whole pieces that we put it in, right? So you want to take and just start breaking it up. And then it'll get softer as it boils. Okay, now I want to add some garlic paste to it. Now the only thing I did with the garlic is I ground it up in the Ninja, and I added olive oil to it, and it made a paste. Okay, so that's how you make garlic paste. So I'm going to add about, this is equivalent to 1 clove of garlic that I'm going to add to give some flavor. I want to add some salt as well. Not too much because we got to taste it. So I'm going to give the broccoli another 10 minutes to break down and get softer and softer, okay? Remember, we're making broccoli cheddar soup, okay? Okay, so let's let that cook for about another 5 minutes or so, alright? And let's see. Let me give you the word of the day. The word of the day is, don't be afraid of change. Change can be scary, and it can be brave, and it can be intimidating, and it can be a lot of things. But at the end, change is good because it makes you either conform or maybe you won't conform. But one thing you'll know for sure, you'll know whether you like it or not. You'll know whether you want to do it or not. You'll know whether it's for you. Okay? Don't be afraid of change. That's the word of the day. Okay, we'll be back in 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, so let's add our cheese now. Our soup have been cooking for about 15-17 minutes, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slices of cheese. This is cheddar cheese, veggie cheddar cheese. So I'm just going to put that in there. Okay. Veggie cheddar cheese. The cheese seemed to have separated. Okay, let me see how that tastes. It tastes much lighter than the regular cheddar cheese, and it definitely looks like it's separated. When I say separated, it looks like, you know how when you put cheese in something, it's represented as a whole, like it'll blend in, like it would blend in with the soup. But in this case, the cheese seems like it wants to separate from the soup. Now this is definitely my first time using veggie cheddar cheese. I've made vegetable dishes, but I never used the cheese before. I never even purchased it before. It tastes good. It just, if you're looking for it to not separate like cheese binds, this definitely separates. I want to add a little salt to it. That was one thing I was missing. The next time I think I would just have the broccoli soup and have the cheese as a topping versus cooking inside here. And I think that would help it not to separate. So look-wise, I don't like the separation part. Taste-wise, it really tastes good. Okay, let me bowl that up and let you see. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so our vegan cheddar broccoli soup is out. It's in the bowl. I had talked earlier about how the cheese seemed to separate. It didn't like come together like normal the cheddar cheese that we buy that have all the other additives to it, because remember, this is veggie cheddar cheese, okay? And so my mind told me, okay, maybe it needs to settle. So I put it in the refrigerator. I cut the camera off, I put it in the refrigerator, and I let it stay in there for 2 hours. And now I'm back with you. And once I took it out the refrigerator, it had actually formed together just like I'm used to seeing cheese. So I want to show you that reveal now so that you can see that the cheese did come together. And one of the things that I want you to take from this is, don't be afraid to try things, even if it isn't a success. At least you know what it can do, what it can't do, and whether you like it or not. You just might like it, you never know. So in this case, I went into this with an open mind. Okay, I didn't know that the cheese perform where it looks like it separates. And I didn't know by putting it in the refrigerator it will come together. But because of my cooking experience, I knew to try that, and it worked. So I want to show you that, so that when you cook yours and it looks like the cheese separate, to put it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours, and it will actually reform itself and come back together just from being in the refrigerator. So I took it out, I put it in the microwave, and so now I have it to show you. And let me show you this. This is vegan cheddar broccoli soup. How about that? Can you see? Huh? You see how it's all together? Let me show you. See? Oops, I'm sorry, let me go this way. See? It's all together, just like as if you were using regular cheddar cheese, but we use veggie cheddar cheese. Okay? Alright, so let me give that a taste for you. And oh, by all means, let me get a thumbnail before I do anything. I need that, right? Okay, here's a thumbnail. Great. Okay, so let me try it. It doesn't taste as sharp as the regular cheddar cheese, but it definitely tastes like cheese. And it definitely have a creamy texture to it. The broccoli is coming through. I like it. This is something that I could eat because I like vegetables. So if you like vegetables, you would definitely like this. Okay? Veggie cheddar broccoli soup. How about that, huh? Okay. Share the video if you know some people that are strictly, all they eat is vegetables. They would be interested in this. Remember, we bought the vegetable broth, and we had the veggie cheese, and that's all that we have in it other than seasoning. Okay, so let them know. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. And even if you don't eat just all vegetables, this would be a good soup for you too. It's no fat in it. You know, maybe you need to consider eating less fat, less meat. This is another good option. And I wanted to bring that option to you because, you know, we're a world of all kinds of people, and we all eat differently, right? So my idea is to bring it all to the table and let you make the choice. Okay? Alright, give it a thumbs up. Check out the links below. If you want to support my Patreon or GoFundMe, please do so by all means. I appreciate that. And subscribe if this is your first time on my channel. I'd love to have you. And look forward to the beginning of next month, I got a surprise for you. Look forward to that announcement. I'm going to be announcing it just for you so that you'll know what's coming up on my channel. Okay? All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.